Good evening, boys and girls. Okay, so I'm Danielle Crouch and I own Danielle's Sweet Treats. Babe, would you actually let me just plug this in, guys? Don't want it shutting off halfway through.
Oh, well, that's a good start.
I know.
Let's try again.
Yeah, let's try again. Okay, so I'm Danielle Crouch and I own Danielle's Sweet Treats. So today we're going to be making a rainbow buttercream cake again. I know I've done one previously, but the video is no longer available, so I am making a new one. And we're going to be using a brand new product, which I've not tried yet, so you'll exactly see how I manage with it. And this is the Dinky Doodle by Dawn Butler Gold Metallic Drip. So it is new. A lot of you have been asking of how I do metallic drip, so I've seen a few videos of it, seen a few images, and it looks fantastic. So I'm going to use that today. And Dawn has been absolutely amazing, and we have a 10% off code for all the drips. It's in gold, silver and rose gold. I will give you that code about halfway through the live. So yes, 10% off of all the drips that she does. So when I can get this over, I promise goodies, and goodies is what we'll get. Okay, so remember, like and share the post. Every single share you do enters you in multiple times. The way I have it on the tablet, it shows multiple shares. So it's a fab thing. It's not just entering you once. You can post it to as many groups or pages or anything that you want, or you all. So tomorrow at 8 PM, I will, well, 8:30 actually, sorry. 8:30 I will randomly flick and stop on a random winner, and they will win this lot. Okay, so it is a hot pink apron in any design off of the website that you want, or if you want something very specific, we can organise that. The raspberry flavoured cake cream by Sugar Sisters. It is flavoured, but it is in white in colour, so that is really fab. Then I've got 3 of the Dinky Doodle metallic drips, so 1 gold, 1 silver and 1 rose gold, so it's all 3. Then bunch of lollies, because who just doesn't love lollies, and tonight we're having quite a lot on. Lollies, yep, my husband's on the on the comments tonight. Lollies. The Cussin' Caker pen and the Cussin' Caker spirit level, which I will show you all how to use later on. So that is the main giveaway for the like and share. But also, if we hit over 1,000, I will also chuck in a £25 voucher. And then every 500 after that, another 25. Does that make sense? So this is the main one. If we hit 1,000 viewers, there'll be a £25 voucher for the website. If we hit 1,500, then there'll be another voucher, and so on.
You're on 400 now.
Oh, fab. But that is the main prize. And I don't know how much it's worth, because it's just unbelievable. I can't even move it.
Oh, my Auntie Claire's on. Help, Auntie Claire.
Hi, Auntie Claire.
And your Hannah's on. Hello,
Hi, Hannah. I didn't think that through very much, did I? Okay, so like I said, the rainbow buttercream cake with gold metallic drip with the Dinky Doodle. Dawn has sent me a few things, so if there's any questions asked, I can try to answer them the best I can. So then we'll be doing the drips, and then just... You alright there, Matt?
I'm just, yeah. Carry on, don't mind me.
Popping lollies on top. So yes, please say hello, give us a shout. Yeah, like, share.
Oh, your Hannah came round early, but we weren't in.
Yeah, we went to Nottingham. Sorry, babe. Right. So,
come round now, Hannah. We're in.
I will see you Wednesday for Chinese and Disney Day. Right. So, first thing we're going to do is make the buttercream. Nice and simple. It'd help if I'd actually got my colours out beforehand.
Colours out. Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth. Karma got me about 10 minutes ago. I stabbed myself in the eye with the mascara.
Told you, my name's not Karma.
Mark!
It's Carl.
It's Carl. Right, I'm just going to grab a few bits out of my colour box. I know it needs organising, but I've just not got to it. So, we're going to want purple, because purple added to yellow buttercream. Yellow and purple are on opposite ends of the colour spectrum. So by adding a tiny bit of purple to your yellow buttercream, it cancels out to make white. and then go from white to then make all your other colours. Right. Blue, pink. Or you can use extra white by Sugar Flare. Or titanium dioxide if you've got that. I'm just getting everything out that I needed. I knew I needed to do something else before I came on. Let's have some pink pixie pills from Sweet Stamp and Sugar Sisters. Pink. I'm just trying to decide what I want. Oh, I'm not very bright at the best of days. That'll do me.
You need to ring your Hannah when you've done.
I need to ring Hannah?
Yeah, when you've done.
Okay.
Yeah, it's alright.
If it's important, I'll just turn this off, Hannah. And I can do this tomorrow. Okay. Text Mark. Okay, so. Bowl. To start off, I'm going to use 2 blocks of butter. We may possibly make another one up, but let's try and go for 2 for now. See what we get.
What were your offers on, what figures were offers for? 1,000?
So, once we hit 1,000, I'll add £25 voucher, and then when every 500 after that, we'll add another £25 voucher.
You're going to be skinned.
Why?
I'm just saying.
Why? What are we on?
Never you mind.
I need to know!
720.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so I am cheating today. Rather than baking, Mark drove me up to Nottingham to Sweet Success. I absolutely love their cakes. If I'm short on time or a very, very last minute thing, or for myself mainly, they are fab cakes to do. So for every 250 grams of salted butter in the foil wrap, you want 500 grams of icing sugar. So the reason I use salted butter is because it takes the edge off of the sweetness so you can taste the flavour. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everyone's just liking and sharing and love hearts are
Fabulous.
floating all over the place, and I'm just having a drink.
Yes, why not? Help yourself to vodka, my dear.
I have done.
I'll be having a coffee break soon. Okay.
There's a lot of people missed your lives.
Oh, thank you. I had such a busy week last week. I wasn't able to shove one in. Right, pop that on. Just going to start that on low for a minute just to try and combine it, and then I'll whip it up on high and add a little bit of purple.
Heather likes your sign at the back.
Oh, thank you. It's brilliant, isn't it? I'm really proud of myself.
Do you usually use the flavoured icing sugar?
I did, but I quite like making my own flavours. I absolutely love the velvet vanilla one. I will always say that no matter what. But I like to make my own flavours. I like to control my flavour, how strong it is. There's just something about when I get... For example, Thankyou Hall, the chef messaged me themselves and said that when they put into the cake, the flavour smacked them in the face. They were so shocked of how good it was. And for me, that was amazing. So to be able to make my own flavoured buttercream, my own flavoured cakes and everything, I prefer to do that because I can control the level, if that makes sense. But the velvet vanilla has always been good, and I will always stand by that. They can still hear you over it.
Denise Ward likes and shared from Central Florida. Where
wow.
in Central Florida?
Yeah, he absolutely loves America.
And how much is postage?
Postage, it depends all on weight, so...
No, that's my question.
Oh, for you?
Yeah, to post me to Central Florida.
What about that guy that did post himself to America from
Oh, that kid I went to school with? Tom Stanyland, I think his name is.
Yeah, actually... He was crackers.
Kill him for the win, that's his YouTube name, isn't it?
He actually posted himself to America, didn't he?
He posted himself to Iceland as well.
Iceland?
Oh no, he did America and then Iceland. Madhead.
Nuts. I think all your years.
What do I need to do for the like and share? Just like and share.
Press the like thumbs up button. That's on the bottom of the video. And then if you come off, or on the top right, there should be a share symbol. And you can share from there.
Elephant in the room.
Yeah, elephant in the room. Because someone brought that up straight away.
Alright.
Yeah. And because I'm using all the icing sugar. It's fine. So I'm going to put this on high for just a second, because if you don't want to add purple, just beat your butter on high and your ice and sugar for about 5 to 6 minutes, and it will be white, and it's perfect to go from white to then colour to something else. Because if you leave it kind of yellowish and you add blue to it to make a baby blue, it'll start to get a bit turquoise green. So you want a white base before you colour any buttercream and then go on. So, yeah.
Cam Moore says, what days will you be doing the lives? It's going to be Sundays or Mondays?
No, hopefully just Sundays. Mark's work changed. I'm having that on while I'm talking. Mark's work changed, so it's no longer Mondays and Tuesdays that he has off. So he has Sundays and Mondays, so hopefully from now on it'll be Sundays, but for any chance where he has to work extra, then it will be Mondays.
Tyler Barnes says, was that 2 blocks of butter and 2 bags of icing sugar for the buttercream?
So 500 grams of icing sugar to every 250 grams of butter. And I've added 2 of each in there just for now. I may have to do another one, just to make sure I've got enough, because there's nothing worse than getting to the end of your piping and not having enough buttercream.
Greetings from Louisiana.
Hi.
And what's your favourite cake flavour for fall, as in autumn?
Ooh, it'd be cinnamon. Or the apple crumble. It's absolutely to die for. So make a vanilla sponge mix, add a good amount of cinnamon in, a good amount of chunky apple sauce, make a crumble topping and kind of sprinkle that in there. If it's a cake, you kind of mix it in. If you're but you want a chunky mix. If you're doing it for cupcakes, then you sprinkle that on top before it's baked, and it's just to die for. It's like apple pie.
Are you doing a pack with different flavours?
I already have a pack with different flavours, my darling. That will be pack 2, and there is 31 cake recipes in there, and that's all on the website. Okay, so I'm going to put that on high. I'm going to sort that out.
How much whitener do you use?
Just keep going. Put a little bit in, let it mix for a minute, check what you think, and then keep adding little bits at a time. You don't really need loads.
Emma Olsen, yes. Do you mean like and share the live? Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
Isn't it? Yeah.
like and share the live. Let's use this one. Ow.
Hey chick, Noah says hi to Jake. Charlotte Amy Button.
Yes.
I ain't got a clue who that is.
Noah's the little boy from Jakey's class.
We live in Longwood, which is 25 minutes from Orlando.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, wicked. Lovely.
Hi, Noah. I'll tell Jakey he said hello. He's in his bedroom watching films. Oh.
Hi from Cook. I'm miles behind on these comments here.
They usually do fly out, my darling. Sorry, I've got a bit of a hay fever going on.
Hi from Cork. Sneaking a peek in work. My boss is after giving up on me.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound very good.
No, you maybe shouldn't be watching me at work then. That's probably not the best idea. It will. So all the videos, I've now learned how to download them and put them onto YouTube. So they will stay on my wall. And they will also be loaded to YouTube afterwards, so you can find me more. Right, I'm going to put this on high for just a minute. If you can hear us talking over it, let us know, because I know you can hear me and my mum chatting. But me and Mark.
I'm sorry that happens to the comments here.
It's alright.
Bolton says, hey guys, how do you get cupcakes for rise?
Use a self-raising flour, and it'll have baking powder in there. Or if you're using plain flour, add baking powder.
Do you know, that's exactly what I was about to say till you took words out of my mouth.
It's a teaspoon for every 300 grams of flour. A level teaspoon. And what you can also do, if you want extra light cakes, swap 10% of that flour out for corn flour.
Hello from Bournemouth. Love watching your lives. Managed to actually catch this one.
Fantastic.
Karina Devlin.
I am using vanilla flavour. It's a big one. I think it was only about £15 from Sweet Success, and it's lovely.
Hi Laura. She says hi Mark.
Well, as long as it's not nothing like them girls when we went to skip it the other week. Alright.
Oh wow. Oh, that would.
Just driving along and a hen party bus parked next to us and decided to get them out and flash us. We had 2 kids in the back of the car.
You wouldn't mind if they were alright ones though, but
They
you
were
know,
tiny.
they were just crap.
It was a contemplation of whether I should show her up.
Oh, you've got 1,000.
Woo! Fantastic!
Well, that's 1,000 viewers.
Yes.
I mean, it's...
Yeah. So that's the main prize and a £25 giveaway for the website. So if we hit 1,500, there's another one.
Is Sweet Success like Crazy About?
Crazy About Cake Craft. That's the Chesterfield shop we go to, darling.
Oh, is
it's
it?
very similar. They were both online. Crazy About Cake Craft has a bigger selection of things there if you've been. Hi Jackie if you're watching, or Rebecca if it's you that said it.
It was Sophie Lewis that said it.
Oh, very nice. Well, Crazy About Cake Craft is bigger in total downstairs. There's more floor space, more shelves. It has a bit more of a open, well, more space and more products in simple words. But Sweet Success, I believe Crazy About Cake Craft actually stock them cakes, and the fruit cakes I believe they stock in the glass cabinet. I think that's them. But Sweet Success is good for bulk, so the big boxes of margarine that I have, the big 25kg bags of sugar, icing, they do all that sort of stuff with their own brand, and it's fabulous.
This is fantastic, this. Kerry Hughes. Can someone type what we have to do for a giveaway? I'm watching but have it on silent as my partner thinks we're watching a film together. That is fantastic.
Please tell her what to do.
Like and share, just someone type it.
If she puts the volume all the way down, subtitles will come up at the bottom. So if someone wants to also tell her that, it's also a good handy one. I'll just tell you I'm on my phone.
Sophie Bolton, do you have a written recipe for cupcakes? I know that name from somewhere.
Yes, so if you go to my website, www.daniellesweettreats.co.uk, there's information packs. Pack 1 has 11 recipes in it, but pack 2 has 31 recipes. There is methods in those of how to make them up and down for cupcakes, smaller cakes, bigger cakes. But if you went for the full bundle, it includes pack 4, which is an add-on pack for the pack 2. So that's why it's only really in the bundles. Or if you've got them already, private message me and we can organise pack 4. But it has every single cake flavour, all 31, stated in sizes 4-inch to 16-inch cakes. It took me hours with a calculator to sit and do all that. But it's for cupcakes, a 150g mix should do 12 dead on.
Well, I can't keep up.
Just in case you're a bit stressing, or in case you have peeling cases or anything, use a 6-inch cake mix, which is 180 grams. And you should have a couple of extra, so you're safe. You can try one yourself. If any peelers, you can swap them out, swap them in. It's just better to have a couple spare, and it's great to entertain the kids with.
I can't keep up with these comments here. There's just thousands flopping about. Can you do a cake drip on fondant?
Yes, you can, my darling.
Can you use your trade account prices in store or just online? I've always ordered online, so I wondered if it's worth visiting the shop as I'm only in Derby.
For Sweet Success, I actually went in the shop earlier and she asked if I had the trade account, so I believe you can use it in the shop, because I said I'm not usually regularly in there. I'm normally all online, and she said she didn't know if you could use it online, so yeah. So I'm just going at it for a couple of minutes, as you've seen, just to remove any excess air bubbles. It just makes it a bit smoother, and as you can see, nice and white.
I'm really sorry about that. I can't keep up, they're just
everywhere.
Well, it's just going berserk. I'm just going to put my phone down in a minute.
No, you're not.
Does pack 4 have all your recipes, Barbara Bell?
So pack 4 is no use unless you have pack 2. Pack 2 is the recipes. Pack 4 is no use, it's an add-on pack, it's just quantities. There's no methods in there, and not everything is the same method. There is like a pile of boxes there, I'm not just throwing rubbish that way. There's a bin there and there's boxes there.
I am having a vodka, I'm trying to keep up, it's just going ballistic.
Who said have a vodka?
A few people. Nancy Cunningham, have a vodka. Had 4.
They all know you so well. Okay, so this is my giant watermelon knife that I got from Sainsbury's, and every time I use, I slice myself. So let's see if we can not injure. I'm not sure. I'm sure you've said this before about.
I might have, Duck. I might have.
Okay.
At one point, 1.1 thousand K
Oh, fabulous. I'm so happy. I do apologise for the amount of lollipops behind me.
Get your mum back. She keeps up and even does as a dance. I completely agree with you.
She doesn't keep up. She's about half an hour behind, if you've not noticed.
Drink more vodka and then you can say you can't see the comment.
Oh my goodness, stop encouraging him.
Where did you get your cake sponge from, please? The box you just threw.
The sponges are Sweet Success. It's a British company.
At Nottingham.
Yeah, well, one of the shops is based at Nottingham, but I know they have a couple.
More than one, is there?
Yeah, they have a couple. I think Nottingham's the main one.
I'm glad we didn't look at the other one.
I don't know what other ones are.
Do you download the recipes after purchase, please?
Yes, they're instant download, and the reason I've done it as an instant download is so you can load it to multiple devices. If you have a Kindle, phone, laptop, you can print it off yourself. If you damage a page, then you're able to print off and replace that one yourself. What am I doing?
Thank you, D. Louise. She says, Mark, you're great. Well, no, you know.
Fab.
Well, you know.
So we are using my leveller. I'm going to show you how to level a cake and why these are important. These are also on the website if you want it. It says let's level this shit. So if you don't want swearing, don't get it.
Yeah, it don't. It says let's level this bitch.
Oh yeah, let's level this bitch.
Oh, you don't even know your own product.
Jesus!
I'll tell you what, you shite you are.
No! That's me, I've done that wrong. The first few I did, I put let's level this shit. And then the second that I put let's level this bitch. I need to sort that out.
I want a refund then.
You don't buy anything off me anyway.
Is what someone might say to you. They were expecting shit and they've got bitch.
No, because the first lot, I advertised it right. It's these new ones that I've made up 2 days ago. I've done it wrong. I'll just redo them. Okay, so get a nice big knife, a bread knife preferably, or a meat cutting knife is always fantastic.
Why aren't you using your sponges today?
Because I didn't have time to bake. Being a bit all upside down this week, so...
It's because I woke up late.
Well, that as well, but being a bit upside down, I've not done things properly. I've been that busy, so thought I'd just cheat. But they are fabulous. I love these cakes. Okay, so get a nice big knife, hold it firm against your hip, make sure it's level with the knife, not with the knife, with the spirit level. Remove it, and then move your cake into the knife. Push your knife into your hip, and it won't shift, but you move the cake into the knife. And Lucy's throwing things onto the landing.
At least it's not out at window.
There we go. Oh, don't. I found all the bath sponges.
Danielle's mouth isn't going with what she's saying.
Are we a couple seconds?
Apparently, you're Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Where can we buy the drips, Danielle?
The drips are from Dinky Doodle. Dawn Butler Dinky Doodle.
Well, you've got 1,500 now. 1.5. Thank you.
That's two £25 vouchers.
Thank you for all those people that have just pointed it out. I did actually forget the offer.
Of course you did.
I'm
Okay.
off a bottle of Absolute thing, right?
Okay, so obvious extra goodies, getting rid of the bits.
Woo!
A 6-inch drum. The reason I use a drum and not card is there's more stability when I'm moving it about, which you'll see later. If you stack a cake, it's more stability on top of the dowels, and it just adds a tiny bit extra height, so you can't complain. So a tiny bit of buttercream on there.
You're going to have to put a cap on this offer.
Well, the most I've ever had is 2,400 viewers, and I doubt we'll get to that. If we do, then I will eat my words.
I think you're amazing, Danielle. This is Sophie Bolton again. I'm sure I know her from somewhere.
You
I
said
think
this
you're
last
amazing,
time.
Danielle. You should be proud in what you do, as it's not easy.
Oh, thank you,
She must
beautiful.
be on about keeping up with me.
Probably.
She must be.
Okay. So we'll put the buttercream on.
Oh, it's 1.6 now.
Take your palette knife and just make a hollow circle in the middle.
Darren Westerby. Snake.
Hi, Westerby.
Snake.
Okay. You have everyone from town. Literally, I walked into Sainsbury's the other day and I go like,
Oh, Westerby. I've
you
known
do
him for
cakes,
years.
don't you? I'm like, yes. Kind of freaked out. The gardener saw it, next door saw it, girls in Sainsbury's saw it.
Gaffer at work saw it.
Great, gaffer at work
I
saw
will
it.
miss the end. Are you putting it on YouTube? Yes.
Yes, darling, I'll stick it on YouTube at the end, or it'll be available on the page on the wall. Okay, so I've just got normal chocolate spread sauce, not the Nutella one. Just
Claire
the plain
Chadwick
chocolate.
is watching. That's how Gary's Claire, that one, I think, is it?
Hi, Claire. Just going to smudge that in the middle. Literally everyone who never watches is coming on. Where have you all been sharing me?
If Westerby's on, it might be on Kilton Forest Golf Course page.
Oh, great. Okay, then you pop your second one on. Make sure it's all in line and not hanging over too much at a certain side. And then we want just a couple of dowels or cake pop sticks if you've got them to hand. So pop it in with wire cutters, place them on top, pull the dowel up a bit, then snip, and then you can push it back in. The reason I do that is because it stops it from sliding, and then the pulling it up and then pushing it back in is because if your cake settles and sinks, you don't want the dowels poking out the top. So 2 should just be enough.
I'm a fellow workshop lass, Joanne Mellier. Do you know her?
I don't recognise the name.
Neither do I.
What are the kids doing?
And apparently Claire watches all the time.
Oh, okay, I never knew.
I'm coming to live with you. I'd happily eat cake every day, Sophie Bolton. We ain't got room, have we, really?
No. Oh, I can't eat cake anymore. I used to be skinny. Literally, everyone puts it.
How deep are your cakes?
My cakes are usually about 3 inches for each one, but they're about 2.5 inches for these.
Some people don't like it that deep, though, do they? Don't.
Will you go slightly?
I'm on about cake here, you pervert.
Will you go slightly? Lucy out? She's crying, doing the emotional cry of "Help me! You're not listening to me."
I'm trying not to.
Okay, so while he's just going to sort the little one out, this is called a crumb coat. This is a nice thin layer. I know it's sliding all over, but it'll be fine. Crumb coat does exactly what it says on the tin. It holds the crumbs in. What do you mean we've lost the dog?
Where is it?
Probably hiding under the sofa from you.
She is.
Okay, so it holds all the crumbs in, so when you put your coloured buttercream on top, it won't have crumbs in it.
I'm going to be a while in.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going, don't worry.
Tell him I'm going to get behind that again.
He's saying he's going to be behind on the comments again. And to apologise. Yeah, run. Okay, so just nice layer all around, just hold them crummies in. There's nothing worse than when you're trying to do a lovely buttercream cake and you can get crumbs everywhere. Okay, so just removing everything off of the board. Lucy's throwing stuff. Just removing that. It all has bits on it. Okay, so the next bit, which is a bit of a boring bit, I will admit, splitting that and colouring. Just what I want to do. You know me, you'll know this is the bit I hate the most. Because it's more washing up. Give me a plain white cake any day of the week. Okay, my speaker's going off, so I'm just connected to it. Yep. Let's go pink. Make a purple. Blue and yellow. Yeah. Let's not overdo it this time. Okay. So separate between bowls. I may make some more up in the end. We'll see how it goes. Maybe safer to actually just make some more. Yeah, I'm going to spread this between these 3 and then I'm going to make one more block of butter up, just to be safe. Will do me. Okay, so I'll put them there, I'll get the next batch going, and whilst that's going I will colour those. Oh dear Lord, try not to break this mixer. So the butter is a little bit hard, this one, because I bought it earlier. So get a plate, pop your butter on and then 10-second blast in the microwave until it's warm and your finger would kind of go through it. Sorry, just washing my hands. You tripped on stairs? Brilliant.
Mugged off by the bottom step. What a prick. What a prick.
Lily, okay?
I don't know.
Great.
Right, where am I?
Not good.
What butter do you use? I'm back, everybody. Hello.
Just a salted butter in the foil pack. So Aldi, Sainsbury's, Tesco.
Please do a fault line cake soon.
Oh.
What's that?
I'm not keen on fault line cakes, I'll be perfectly honest, but I don't mind doing one, that's fine.
Did Danielle manage to get Lucy's makeup off?
Yes. In the end.
Have you got a new mixer? Yes.
Yes. It broke on one of the other lives, so I had to purchase a new one. So, just making some extra butter up.
I'm sorry I've took so long, everybody.
Added a bit of vanilla in. And this is the Sweet Success vanilla. And I think it's about £12 to £15 for the huge bottle.
You make me want to get into baking again. We'll do it
Oh,
then.
fabulous, go for it. Just on slow to mix it together, and I'll start getting these ready.
Why salted and not unsalted?
I use salted because that little bit of salt takes the sweetness off of your buttercream. So I don't actually like buttercream whatsoever. I can't eat it, I scrape it off.
Westerby, yes, we can talk golf. We can talk golf.
So
tomorrow.
with the salted, it takes that little bit of sweetness off, so you can enjoy it more and taste the flavour more. Right.
What make is the mixer? Is it Kenwood?
Kenwood Chef. So I'm using some colour mills here. I'm just mixing the hot pink and the blue to make a nice purple. Blue for blue.
Do you freeze the cake before decorating?
No, I don't.
And is that vanilla essence?
Just says vanilla flavour.
Have you used your vanilla vodka yet?
No. I added some more pods not long ago.
However, I've got vanilla vodka here. Quite nice actually. And cherry coke.
So let's go with that one.
What recipe do you use to make your buttercream?
250 grams of butter to 500 grams of icing sugar, and then add flavouring to make it whatever you want. So if you was doing chocolate, add cocoa. If you're doing lemon, add lemon curd, not lemon juice. So then it's sweet, not sour. Salted caramel flavouring. White chocolate.
Sorry.
Go on.
Our mix is expensive. I get cramp hand stirring and whiskey. I get cramp and all.
Yes, they can be expensive. So this one cost me £350, but it did come with the blender mixer, blender attachment. So they're usually about £280 without the attachment.
What time will you be doing lives on Sunday and Monday? It'll all be posted on your page.
It's all going to be advertised on my page anyway, because I'm also going to be doing bake-alongs, which will be through the day rather than at night.
Do you just use buttercream as a 2-to-1 ratio?
Yes. Add flavouring if you want to loosen it up, or you can warm it for a 10-second blast in the microwave just to loosen it up and make it, if it's warmed up a bit, it's loosened up. It saves you adding liquid, because it will then set back hard rather than stay.
Dave Waterhouse, is this part of the new healthy eating promotion? What a guy.
Hell no.
What a guy.
If that was the case, I wouldn't have a fat bird doing it. Okay. Nice and pink. Let me just scrape that off and then we're on.
What colouring are you using?
So,
the ones I bought aren't vibrant.
So I've used colour milk today.
Colour milk.
You can also get a booster, which I think
Aldi have a Kenwood in for 99 quid.
Yes,
no,
it's
not
the
same as that.
It's a mini version. So this is booster, you just need a couple of drops.
What size are the cakes you make?
These are 6-inch cakes.
Is that a dryer? No, it's a mixer.
A dryer? I've got a dryer.
Is that a dryer?
Oh, the noise! No, I've got a fan on in the back.
Oh, right.
It says red out under these lights. Right.
Do you crumb coat your cakes frozen?
No.
Answers that one then, doesn't it?
I don't really freeze my cakes. My freezer's like that big.
You could buy a mixer from Aldi for £50. That's what I started with.
You can do, yeah, but if you're like me and you're heavy duty, use it multiple times a day for lots of different things, then it's best to spend the money and get a decent one rather than...
2 questions. How much lemon curd and where do you buy dowels?
Dowels you can get from Sweet Success, do them. Great Cake Warehouse, sell loads. They're really good.
3rd question. What is the booster in the buttercream?
Colour booster. Oh my god. Chucking questions at me.
The chugging questions at me? I feel I can't drink and read.
You're supposed to be able to multitask.
Well, you know.
You were literally saying earlier, how can I help you more?
In the back of her with the circle front. No, it's a washing machine though.
Oh! No,
it's just a washing machine.
Just plain washing machine. Why? That's a weird thing to be looking at.
Yeah. So glad I saw your... Oh, these fucking... I'm sorry, I can't read comments while everyone's just doing it.
You need to. If you scroll up...
Who made your sign, please?
Okay, so I had Laser Hill, a lady that's local to me, make me an acrylic base, a nice clear one, and then I vinyled it myself.
He is male, they can't multitask. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Somebody who is on my side.
I don't think it's necessarily on your side though, is it?
What is it like to live with Mark? From Darren Westerby.
It's probably not great to share that live, Darren. You should know you golf with him enough. Well, you used to golf with him enough.
I've known Westerby for...
years.
I bet it's 20 years, 25 years.
I remember going to his little one's birthday party with Jakey as a baby.
I'm glad you remember, because I don't. Oh, Darren Westerby's little one.
Lives up.
Up Kilton, near Augustine School?
No.
Oh, that's where he lived.
No. It was the one that works on... Is it? No, Hellaby. What?
Hellaby?
No!
What you on?
You go up. What's that estate up there?
Up there? That's a cupboard, Doug.
Fuck off. You know what I mean. What's the estate? You go up Mansfield Road, estate up there.
The one that we're on?
No, not St Anne's.
Well, that's where Mansfield Road is.
No, I mean the proper estate where the garden centre is in...
Welbeck?
Welbeck estate, yeah. The guy that worked on...
Oh,
that lived on Welbeck estate.
Belf?
No.
That's James Cookson.
No, we didn't go to Cookson's kid's birthday. We went to a Westerby. I hope to God I had the right name. I was calling him Westerby, calling his Mrs. Westerby all day when Jeep was first born.
What, that house in Middle at Fields?
Yeah!
James Cookson.
Shit, I was calling him Westerby.
Westerby lives up Kilton.
What? Sorry.
Oh my God, I tell you what.
I am awful with names.
Awful with names?
I'm good with faces, just not names.
You're just awful when you wake up. Jesus
I
Christ.
can't believe no one corrected me. I even said to you on the way.
It doesn't sound like something I'd let you get away with, or does it?
It probably is.
No, because you want to know Westerby then.
I didn't know who it was to start with. I just made his kid a cake and was sat in the kitchen with his missus.
Well, I just drove, didn't I?
Yeah.
Chauffeur.
You were all outside smoking and having drinks, and I was sat inside with all the mums with kids.
No, I didn't drink at Cookson's house. Well, I don't fucking know, do I?
You left me alone with strangers, and I named them all incorrectly. Oh dear Lord.
I think her mum gets through maybe more. Yeah, her mum will do, because she'll not...
She doesn't stop for anything, she just keeps going through comments.
Her mum will be a lot better than me at this.
Okay, so if there is anything that he's missed, I will go over them. I will go over and answer them, don't worry guys. Okay, so that's my buttercream.
How long do you mix to get buttercream white?
5 minutes on high should do enough. Or add a little bit purple or titanium dioxide, whitener, you name it.
Add what?
Titanium dioxide, whitener. Beat the hell out of it, add purple.
Fucking hellfire.
Just a few different things you can do. Okay, so piping bags.
Always leave us mums to have the kids and then do their own thing.
Yes, they do.
Like go to work. That's all I do, innit? I go to work or I'm here. I love how you look at me
Oklahoma.
like that. I love how you look at me like that.
How did no one shouted Oklahoma yet?
I don't know. They might have. I might have missed it.
You're gonna die.
You're beautiful.
What do you want? here. Okay.
What sort of drip would you put on a fondant cake? And don't say my husband.
Okay, so ganache works well, royal icing works well, the chocolate drip, so if you get... Oh dear Lord.
Where'd you get them piping bags from? Amazon.
Amazon. It was about £7 for 200.
Oklahoma!
Right!
Whoop, 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 whoop.
So, Sugar Paste Direct have a drip, which is absolutely fantastic. It's all different colours, and it works fabulous on sugar paste.
Someone's already said Oklahoma, apparently.
They are 30 seconds behind us.
There has been more than one Oklahoma in the feed. I have missed quite a fair bit of this then, Duck. I do apologise. Danielle will be going over this after.
So while he's sat going, Danielle, are we eating? Danielle, are we ordering food?
I haven't said anything about food yet.
You
but
said
while
it
we're
at
on the
Sainsbury's.
subject, can I have my M&Ms, please? Nice.
You were asking what food we was having at Sainsbury's.
Would you recommend colour milk or vibrancy, or is there a better brand for really bright colours?
Okay, so I've always stuck to Sugar Flare. I absolutely love it. But what you can also use is, the reason I like using the colour milk is because it works with chocolate as well. It's oil based. The reason I'm smacking the bag is if you have any air bubbles, give it a good smack and it'll distribute the air inside. Same with royal icing bags, give it a good spank.
Give us a dance, Mark. Just as you say, give us a good spank. They want me to dance.
Okay, so to chop the end
Can
off.
you do a ganache covered cake soon?
Yes, no problem. So I'm just doing this one today because I've had a lot of requests for it. The next one I was going to do was the giant cupcake with lifelike ice cream next Sunday. Then the one after that I was going to do ganache and covering, so back to basics.
I went to find your live on how to make a sugar rose last week and was gutted it wasn't there anymore.
Yes.
I had to guess I had the petals upside down and everything. Abby McKenna.
Oh babe, why didn't you just message me? I'd have sent you to a different live that I've done somewhere else many years ago, because I've been doing lives for 4 years now.
Paula Miller says Nova Scotia, Canada.
Wow, hi.
Hello to the people.
Yes, I've been doing lives for 4 years, so I have got a few videos hidden about. You might not be able to hear me on them, but they're there and they're hidden.
Here's one, Duck. Can we get Sugar Flare in the States? And give Mark a smack. Let's forget that second part.
So, for the States, electric colours. Are they called electric colours?
What is your favourite?
I'll find out the brand, but electric colours. They're only used for competition over here, so we can't use them. They're not to be eaten, but you're able to eat them in the USA.
Like
and they are
gold
so
that
bright
come
and
from that
amazing.
other place,
Welcome.
What is your favourite colour? M&Ms. I like any.
I don't like them.
I like any. As long as they go down, I don't care. That's from Wessex, I believe. Can you add colour milk to ganache?
Yes, you can.
Apparently you can do it, yes.
You can colour it with normal dusts and colour, but colour your cream first. It'll stop it from seizing.
Rachel Ramirez is watching from Corpus Christi,
Where's that?
Texas.
Oh wow!
That is a massive military base.
I've always wanted to go to Texas.
I would love to go there.
I would. Is it
So
really
Rachel, if you're watching, you know.
Is it really as cowboy as they say it is? Like over here, it's like big cowboy country. Is it really like that, or is it just over exaggerated for us? Same as like you guys think we're weird.
In bed, eating bacon butties, watching you two. My idea of a good night. To be fair, that's my idea of a good night. No, that's from Carol Day.
Brilliant. Hope you're all right, Carol. Not spoken to you in a little while.
Monica Montero from Toronto, Canada.
Oh, wow.
Watching your live, they're great.
Oh, fabulous. I love how so many people all over the world love to watch me.
Hi Jane in the Netherlands.
Hi. And then it still makes me feel weird that there's so many people all over the world watch it, and then we've just got like workshop people who are like, I've seen you.
Ella Eck is watching from Kansas.
Oh, I love it. You're making me happy. How many viewers have we got?
Oh, something now.
It should say in the top left corner.
1.6.
Fab. So that is
I'm in control here, not
two
you.
vouchers. That's 2 vouchers.
It went to like 1.8 a bit ago.
Yeah, so when it gets to 2,000 viewers, that'll be 3 vouchers. How is he missing this?
Because I've got to pour my drinks and look
Do you want to swap? Do you want to do the cake and I'll sit and get drunk?
I could piss that.
Oh, yeah, alright then.
Richie Barnes says, make me a cake. She's doing pal.
No, this one is for Jakey's friend, Ashana, from school.
Any ideas why my buttercream keeps looking like it's split? I use 250 butter.
What butter are you using?
What butter are you using, Emma?
That's a very good start to start with.
Can I finish the comment though?
Yeah.
250 grams butter, 500 grams icing sugar, then add 100 millilitres double cream.
No.
At the end.
Is that American? No, American buttercream's got shortening in it. No, don't add any cream whatsoever. It's 250 grams of butter to 500 grams of icing sugar and then flavouring.
Sarah Sims, Canterbury, Kent. Bloody cold tonight.
I'm red hot,
Quite
babe.
warm up here, actually.
I'm red hot. Sweating like a pig.
Danielle is going to do some bake alongside, giving us about a month's notice to get all the products.
Yes, so let me explain that for you. So last March I mentioned it on my private page, The Cutting Caker, about possible bake-alongs, and I've wanted to do them since last March, but I've not been able to. But now I'm in a position where I'm going to slow down what I'm doing, so you can all join in with me and do it with me.
Alright.
It's okay. And then it's a bake-along really, so a month in advance I'll give you a list of things to use, or you can buy it with a supplier, everything all in one box except obviously the basic bits like piping bags, scissors, scrapers.
You have to source them yourselves.
No, because it's a main thing that a lot of bakers already have. If you wanted them, you can obviously get them extra from the supplier that I use, but no one wants to really be buying them multiple times. There's no point. Or you can source it yourself, because a lot of stuff you'll probably having anyway. So it'll be a bake-along where I slow down, and it's basically an online class, but it's free. And there'll be loads of different things to do. Right, so first thing, before you start talking again, nice level piping all the way around in lines in all your colours.
How many vodkas has he had?
We're on about number 4.
No, this is...
So try and make sure
6
they're
pints.
even thickness. And then go in order.
Hello from Tampico, Mexico. We'll just say Mexico.
Hi! And you usually pride yourself on saying things.
I can't say that, I do apologise. And someone said earlier that parts of Texas are cowboy countries.
Wow!
So that means massive barbecue places, doesn't it?
Good. I am a big meat eater, I will admit. And don't you give me that fucking look.
What look, Doug?
You know what look. When I say I'm a big meat eater and you're there going...
I was just thinking that maybe we could have steak one day this week.
Yeah, alright. What? Steak and blowjob night?
What, today?
No, Mark, not today.
Not bothered then. I think Mark should do the bake along so you can see how a newbie is, or he's not keeping up. I think you should stop saying silly comments.
Well, I will be going super slow, taking little breaks between each bit, so you guys can catch up if you're a bit behind.
Tanya McCarthy is in Leeds, and that is unfortunate.
Okay, so nice. Try and be the same thickness all the way around.
Samantha Louisa Lloyd says, one of the nights you'll have to have Mark bake and see what he comes up with. He's learnt so much from asking all the questions. Yes, Samantha, I have learnt shitloads.
Oh, dear me.
I've learnt how to spell Oklahoma.
Which still we spelled wrong for the Sugar Sisters giveaway.
You spelled wrong.
Fuck off, I googled it. I actually spelt it right apparently, but on the live I spelt it wrong.
I'm in Manchester and got my socks on. I'm cold. Eh?
I'm cold. Cold and then red hot and then cold and red hot. It's weird. Right, gonna put that bowl there.
Here from Chesterfield, Mark Elliott. What's going spare tonight?
Nothing, because you didn't collect the other cake. I had to give it to one of my customers to take to work.
Mark, come and get me, bud.
Take him.
I'm going spare.
Take him.
I've got some vodka, I've got some mixers.
They've also got a daughter. You can't drink as much. They've got a daughter. It's not like the good old days. People have got kids now.
Oh, stay at home, Mark.
Stay home.
2.1k now, though.
Oh, yay! So that's 3 £25 vouchers and the main giveaway. Holy shit, I'm a cracker.
Mark, say Americolour, please.
Americolour.
Americolour.
That's great for in America for fab, bright colours. I love it. But it is competition use over in the UK, so unfortunately we can't eat it.
Can't wait to see the finish. Well, hold on a minute.
Not the finished product. Are you that special today?
I thought to put here people in wardrobe.
Okay, so this is the Sugar Sisters Super Scraper. As you can see, it's 10 inches tall, super big, nice sharp edges, it's lovely. So we'll just go over it once, so then you can identify where you need to add a little bit more in the gaps. So, pipe that on.
How do you make the buttercream so white? Mine's always yellow from the butter.
So, give it a good whip for 5 to 10 minutes on high, or you can add titanium dioxide, you can add sugar flare, super white, you can use titanium dioxide, white colouring,
You said that twice.
or I don't know, or you can add purple, just a tiny little smidge on the edge of a toothpick.
Tipex.
Not Tipex, because yellow and purple are on the opposite ends of the colour spectrum. So by adding purple into yellow, just a tiny little drop, it cancels out and creates white. If you add too much, it turns to a grey shitty colour, so just be careful.
Hello from Lithuania.
Hi!
And someone said, "Oi, from Southend." South. Add a titch of purple.
Yeah.
First time watching. Hi, Fro Island.
Hi!
Hello from Belper. If you don't know where Belper is, Duck, it's
Sounds
not far
familiar.
away.
You said this about work other
It's
day.
like
but
other side of Chesterfield, sort of.
Oh, did I ask that when I saw it?
Alfreton sort of way, I think.
Did I ask you where that place was? When I was shipping something or getting ready to deliver someone's stuff?
Hey from Romford.
Hi.
Yeah, going back to Romford.
Not a clue.
Born Slipper.
Oh, okay. I
In the world.
am a natural blonde.
Just stumbled across this live feed. So funny. In Gateshead. Why I, man?
You love taking the piss, don't you?
Angel at North. Rusty piece of metal.
Okay, so go over it nice and slow again. Well, not slow, but just once.
Monica Jedrak. First time here. Already love you guys. Hi from Poland.
Hi.
Rebecca Bloor. Hi from Rugby. So, question.
Yes.
Once you have scraped the sides, what do you do with the waste buttercream you've taken away from the cake?
So as you can see, it's all kind of in order. I'm going to put that into a piping bag as it is and then pipe that on top. So it's multicoloured on top. I will show you this at the end.
Kim Hurst Calladine.
Yep. Hi, Kim.
I live watching Danielle. She's down to earth. Works up posse. Or is that meant to say pussy? I'm not sure.
Probably not.
Why
Okay.
I'm originally from South Wales though, so more... I can't even read that, I'm not even going to attempt it.
Okay, so once you've got your base and you're kind of all in line, hold it on, arm over and scrape round in one big swoop, because then it stops any rigidy bits or lines or bumps. It makes it a nice clean finish.
Could please tell me how I can make chocolate roses to go on a cake? Could do a live, please. Where could I buy from? Pam Moore.
Pam, for chocolate roses, make your roses as normal but use modelling chocolate.
Leanne Gill. Now then. No.
Now
Should
then.
be. Now then.
Now then.
From North Yorkshire. Shag. Howdy from Texas, y'all.
Howdy!
First time watching from Teesside. Yous have a good banter tonight. David Cowp. God, I haven't seen him since I was a kid.
That name sounds familiar.
David Cowp used to wrestle on his front garden.
Not your nan's where she'd hit you with a broom.
No.
Okay,
Well-
so we're kind of there. I'm not going to mess around anymore. If it's kind of
God, that's a
bitty,
fast.
if it's kind of a bitty texture, the way to do it is run your hot tap.
A bit of a what?
Bitty texture, it like goes sandy and bitty.
Bitty.
Yes. I don't mean bitty as in Little Britain.
That's Anne.
I don't know.
I
Who
like-
is it? Not just bitty then.
Me.
No, really. Is it Little Britain or is it?
Bitty.
Who is it? Not just bitty. Is it Little Britain?
I'm
Right.
from
So
Stoke-on-Trent. God, that is so unfortunate.
he's such a dick tonight. So when your tap's hot, run your scraper underneath.
Hi from Dagenham, home of the Fords.
And then you just want to heat up your scraper. So when it's hot, give it a good scrape. Not scrape, a good shake so it gets the excess water off.
I'm loving watching you and Mark, you're so funny. Hi from Portugal.
And go around slowly.
Hi from Newcastle, love your attempt at Geordie. Alright, pet!
And it removes any of the air bubbles on top. It'll melt the top layer, the smallest top layer of buttercream. So then it'll fill any holes and yeah, just make it nice and smooth.
That person, the boss were watching her earlier, she's back. I'm back again. Good job, my boss has a sense of humour and he's only laughing at me.
Brilliant.
He's flirting, that's what he's doing.
Don't. I've actually had people messaging him for numbers previously. Please don't do it. Weird.
Not as unfortunate as where I'm from, Swindon.
Ooh.
Oh God, I do apologise, Laura. It's not your fault, I suppose. It's just what you were born into, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but workshop's like the worst of the worst.
I'm from Cape Town.
Hi.
I don't know if that's bad or good. There's a lot of Florida folks in here this time. Yay!
Yay! So I'm just going to use another scraper for this because I'm going to go.
Kazza, I'll message you later. What time are you going to bed? In a bit. Later when it gets dark. I'm from Port Macquarie, Australia.
Wow.
That's what gets me. Some of the nicer places that people are from.
And watching me.
Not Swindon.
I can't believe there's people all over the world watching me.
How many lives a week do you do?
Normally one, but I've not done any for a good week and a half for the fact I've been extremely busy and I was in the hospital.
Maxine, Essex.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Mark is like my fella, annoyingly lovable.
A dickhead. Does that count?
Well, no. Well, let's not be. Leave.
You leave.
At least she likes me.
I think
Hello
it's
from
more
Florida.
Of
Another one from Florida.
I think it's more of a.
Sophie Bolton, how do you make chocolate buttercream?
So just make your buttercream of normal ice and sugar and butter, so normal, and then add a tablespoon or two of cocoa and mix it in. But add to your preference.
I would like to open my own bakery. Any advices? How did you get good at making cakes? Practice. A lot of people told me that I have to go to school for that. Is that true?
No. I went to one class and I ended up teaching it. It was ridiculous. I literally turned up and teacher knew NAFO and I ended up teaching the thing, so I never returned. From Colin, Mum, come and fetch me, I'm stood in the car park.
Another from Oklahoma. Wish I were in Scotland.
No!
That's a Why would you want... Oh God, I'll tell you what, these people don't understand.
No. Scotland's cold. Right.
I'm from Leicester. That is really poor. Scotland here, first time watching. Unlucky, Danny. I didn't say that. I'm with Danielle. Dickheads. Whoa!
It was either a sympathy vote or you're dickheads.
I'm from Hi from Hereford. First time watching. Kate looks amazeballs. Love Kim.
Fabulous.
Hereford, they don't know whether they're Welsh or English.
Mark!
Well,
Stop abusing everyone!
Trying not to.
So...
It's cold here tonight in Edinburgh. I'm not surprised. It's Edinburgh.
Stop being a
Hey,
dick.
speaking of Edinburgh, that you tagged me in a holiday the other day, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Are we bothering or what?
Do you want it?
Oh, no.
140 quid for 2 nights in a 5-star hotel.
What size are your large piping bags?
I
34 double G.
believe you even got that one wrong.
Oh no, they're mine, sorry.
They're 21 inches, my darling, and it's 7 quid for like 200 from Amazon. So then your extra colours, just pipe extra bits in there. But you want bigger blobs as you go further up the bag, because as you go further up the bag, the more they will blend. So if you do bigger chunks, they'll not blend as much as the bits in the bottom of the bag.
Here's an interesting one, though.
Yes.
Angela Smith has put 2.1k. What's the current record? Need to smash it.
The record is 2.4.
I'm currently at 2 now.
Yeah.
Cake's looking good. I am doing a course tomorrow. Can't wait.
Oh, fabulous!
I tried to open a bakery with home-baked goods. Oh, these comments, sorry. One lady gave me bad awful reviews, so I stopped. I'd like to get back into it, but I couldn't do it without using fondant. Hold on. But could I do it without using fondant? Sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah, you can do anything you want without using sugar paste, fondant, whatever you want.
Jack Booby's watching.
Hi, Jack.
Oh dear.
Just because one person gave you a bad review, ignore it. At the end of the day, there's always that stuck-up asshole that will complain no matter what. For example, I had a person that messed me around so much, then demanded free delivery, and because I was new, we delivered it. He wasn't even home, so I gave it to the daughter.
That's your husband.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Gave it to the daughter. They damaged the cake and then blamed it on me. But I took photos just before I got to the door of proof of everything. I admitted one little thing, which I'd not even clicked and realised, but everything else was their fault. He left me a stinking review, and he likes to slate me all over Facebook still, 6 years on. Just because he's an asshole, and I told him where to shove his money. So yeah, there is always those people, so don't be put off by them. There is always people that just... We like to call them Karens. No
Karen?
No offence if your name's Karen, but have you not seen it where the ones that always complain, I want to speak to the manager? They've always got like bob and sunglasses on, and they're always called Karen.
I thought them women were called Derek.
No, Karen. Okay, so it's a one tip.
Emily Coyle, that's Rivita lady,
Hi,
isn't it?
Emily.
I had a Rivita.
I'm going to allow her to smack you for that one. That's Amy's sister. She's the cake cream.
Will she enjoy smacking?
Cream queen. What?
Oh, she's a cream queen.
She's cream queen.
Oh, she'll enjoy me then.
Oh dear Lord, you dirty
I like
bastard.
cream. What can I say?
No, you don't.
In my face, I do. Don't be a Karen. I'm Karen.
Sorry.
Karen Goodwin. She's not talking about you.
It's not all Karens. It's just
Karen
typically.
Routledge. She's laughing. Love watching this from near Stratford upon Avon. Bit offensive since my name's Karen.
Sorry.
Sorry, Karen Brown.
I don't mean to be offensive to the nice Karens. Nice Karens are great, but there is always that one Karen that lets you down.
Smacking with a piping bag. Well, that's going to really hurt me, isn't it?
I've got a meat cleaver next to her.
It's don't be a Toby for men. Toby?
Toby. Yeah. I've
Natalie
never heard that one.
McSween, watching from Worksop. Do you know that name, Doug?
I did?
Watching from Worksop, and it's Natalie McSween. Do you know that?
No.
You go.
I don't
You
know.
guys are comical class. Richie Barnes.
Nice.
Word, bro.
We are dicks. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in the fridge for 10 minutes while I just sort the... What?
Michaela Pentelo, love how down to earth yous are, you dirty bastards.
I love it. So I'm going to put this in the fridge just to set it for a little while, and then we're going to do drips and cover boards and shit. Right,
Oh, I'll tell
just
you what,
hold
you've
on.
upset some Karens here, but there's some Karens that you haven't.
Sorry, Karen.
Don't be
Move your head.
What?
Move!
Oh,
Give me wait, fridge! I need a bigger house, baby.
let's start fucking saving then. I love it when you
Get
rub
off
against
it!
me.
Pervert!
I'm not talking to you.
Who are you touching up there?
Fine.
Yeah, alright then. Right.
Hi from Cumbria. Hi Cumbria.
Hi. So I'm just going to get this little wipe over.
Love your comments. Got oh, for fuck's sake! I tell you what. Hi from Retford. Hey up Retford.
Hi, Redford.
Love your comments. Got me in stitches. He is just like my hubby. Belen springs to mind. Well, Kira Jarrett, your husband is an absolute hero.
Hero. Oh, I knew you were going to say hero.
All right, legend.
You call everyone a hero. I'm just washing my hands.
You have made my night. Keep up the good work, you filthy buggers. You haven't seen filthy yet. You two need your own TV show. Oh no, fuck that. I couldn't do that every night.
People are starting to like you again.
People would have to see me.
How many viewers are we on? How many have we offended?
1.8, we've lost loads.
We lost 200. We've
Oh, we've
offended
lost
a lot of
loads.
Karens. Oh.
Hello, first time watching from near Worksop. Katie Smith, do we know her?
The name sounds familiar. If you used to work at Claremont, then yes, I do know exactly who you
New
are.
to seeing this. Oh, sorry, Sarah. Oh, it's there, Sarah Ruffle. And sorry, Sarah Ruffle. Hi.
Hi. Alright, so I'm using a 12-inch drum at this point.
Is that what you call it?
You need to sleep with your eyes open.
What? You don't. You might have to rub them.
Such a dirty fucker. Right.
Fuck you, dirty.
I'm gonna leather you. He's gonna die tonight. That one. He's on a different top and doing a little dance for me. Well, dog's even looking at him like, what the fuck?
No, don't think
Ooh. Oreo. Okay, so this is Sweet Success sugar paste. I just grabbed it while I was there, I'll be honest. Where the fuck's all my knives? Oh. So now we can get back to actual baking programs. Alright. And if anyone is watching with children tonight, I do apologise. I've kind of gone back to normal. Okay, so just going to give this a little knead. When you need sugar paste and you get bubbles in it, it is not sugar paste. Please do not blame the sugar paste. It is down to how you knead it. So to avoid the air bubbles, either learn to knead properly or buy acupuncture needles and pop the bubbles and rub it over, and then you'll be fine. I can't knead properly to save my life. Okay, that'll do for me. So just rolling it into a ball, pushing all the creases underneath, just like that. Then press it down. And you want corn flour. So this is just a corn flour pouch from Wilton. I know a lot of people use tights cut up, brand new tights cut at the end for it, or little shakers. But I find the pouch to be very helpful. Okay, rolling pin. And there we go. It will slide all over because I re-vinyled all this, so it's a bit slicker. So don't keep going all in one direction.
One Direction?
I'm not on about One Direction, your favourite band. I'm on about this.
Harry Styles?
Yeah, I'm not on about Harry Styles. So, I wouldn't. You couldn't pay me to suck that.
Can't pay you to suck mine either.
So, do it a little bit and then turn it, and it'll help keep it in a circular shape, which is great for when you're covering your cakes.
Not got my children with me, only my husband. He thinks Mark is brilliant. Well, Carol Gattenby, I think
Hi,
your
Carol.
husband is alright. So he's having a vodka with him. Well,
Brilliant.
whoa, hold on a minute. Oh, it's here.
You've just nearly knocked it over again.
Yeah, I know whatever.
Well, he hasn't fallen off his chair today. We're doing well.
This time,
Okay, so we'll just keep going.
how do you stop it sticking everywhere?
A little bit of corn flour, my darling. Not icing sugar, because icing sugar with the heat of your hands will go sticky, and you don't want a sticky cake. So corn flour, which will absorb moisture. So to stick that to that, well, first you've got to make sure it fits. Just wet your hand with water and then rub it all over. But make sure you dry your hand with kitchen roll and not a kitchen towel, so you don't have lint then in your icing.
That's a Top Gear top tip, that, Doug.
Top gear, top tip.
Sophie Bolton says, "Hey Mark, how's it going? You've been talking all night." I'm alright, yeah.
He talks all the time.
You should have a go. But what?
He'll never have a go at cake.
You're a pair of crankies. Well,
That is his nickname.
yeah.
Well, your brother's nickname.
Kerry Lee Village, can you see my comments?
Probably not your previous ones, because he's just nipped out for a minute.
I'll be honest, Kerry, I might have missed fucking loads here.
I will
What
go
sugar
with-
paste do you use? Someone's answered.
Normally I use Select Island Platinum, which is really, really soft paste, or it'll be Renshaw Extra, which is more of a stiff paste. So it's more down to what you prefer to work with. So if you want a soft paste, then Select Island is great.
Sarah, sorry, Doug, are you finished?
No, if you want a stiff paste, Renshaw Extra or Massa Tocino is fabulous. You'll find when it's hot weather, Massa will be sold out everywhere. It's about 40 quid for 7 kilograms, but it is the dog's bollocks. You will not find anything as good anywhere. Go on.
Sarah Sims says, One Direction, you need a real man. Jason Momoa would do me. What's he off? Gladiators?
Do you remember Aquaman?
Who?
Aquaman, and he was also in Game of Thrones.
Game of what?
Game of Thrones. Who's the wrestler with the tattoos and got leukemia?
Roman Reigns.
His cousin.
The Rock.
No.
Rikishi.
No, Jason Momoa.
Jason Derulo.
Jason Momoa. Aquaman.
You're all fucking shit anyway.
99% of women get wet over him. Does that help?
I don't... What?
99% of women get wet over him.
No, it doesn't tell. 99% of women get wet anyway when it rains.
I don't mean in that sense. You fucking idiot.
Jason Momoa.
Yes!
Oh, I might have...
Right, do you remember...
So?
No, he's not done wrestling. Do you remember Game of Thrones?
Not that I watch wrestling.
Did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
No.
No, of course not.
Is that the one where they were just shagging all the time in medieval times?
The one that killed
like
the horse to
Macbeth,
have a
but
son.
No.
Yeah. Why not?
No,
Like Macbeth,
I
but
don't
not
watch
Macbeth.
shit like that. Who was he in Game of Thrones, says Karen?
The head of Dothraki, the one that married...
Doth what?
Dothraki, I can't even pronounce it.
That's in town, isn't it? Do a right nice
No.
pizza.
Married fucking crazy bitch. Right. What am I needing? I need my cake back. Move your ass.
What do you think of the sugar paste?
Not tried it. Move your bum. I can't get in the kitchen.
How can I read? Oh, I'll tell you what.
Get off me!
I'm not touching.
If I drop my cake, I'm gonna fucking leather you.
I hope so. That's what I like about you. You're feisty.
I'll kill you.
Slut. Are you going to see I Birmingham in November? And are you taking Mark? Definitely not. I've been before. It's shite.
Mark will not be coming to play with me.
Fucking won't. Too right. I don't know
If I go with cake and snack. So, here's the thing. If In Your Sweet Stamp has a stall, which they're not 100% sure yet, if they have a stall, then yes, I will be coming. I'll be working all weekend.
Sorry, Doug.
Fucking wait!
Sandra Robinson's just looked him up and she's staying dry.
Really?
Thank you, Sandra.
Oh. So yeah, tan skin, tattooed up to fuck, got long hair, got nice eyes.
Looks like me then.
Nothing fucking like you.
Well, what am I then? Go on, explain me.
Mr. Blobby. No, I'm joking. I don't fucking know.
You tried to hurt me then, didn't you?
Yes, I did, and it didn't work.
It didn't really at all, did it?
No, and I'm disappointed.
Look at the pain on my face.
I'm disappointed in myself.
I'm going to crack my M&M's off them.
I thought you'd already eaten them.
Nope.
Okay. So,
I need to get my kids to go in the other room. Sarah, sorry, Sarah Ruffle.
Sorry, my darling.
I do apologise if your kids were enjoying it. It is a post-watershed show.
Yeah.
Daniel, I don't know what that means.
We're not exactly very good. Okay.
Mark is beautiful. You know who says that?
Maureen McDonald.
No, yo mama.
Oh, mother!
Yo mama!
I think that's that sympathy, baby.
Cheers, Rachel. I'll be round in a bit. Chef. My husband just asked, what the bloody hell are you watching? Laura Pinder. Sorry, I read that as Lucy Pinder. It says Laura Pinder. I do apologise.
Isn't there a Lucy Pinder near us?
No, there's a Lucy Pinder in FHM magazine with.
No, there's actually a Lucy Pinder that went to Valley.
Jodie Pinder.
There's a Lucy Pinder.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know Jodie Pinder.
I don't want to know how.
You two are bloody billing, side splitting here. You want to get to doctors. Shouldn't be doing that.
Okay, so what I'm using here is bubblegum sweet stamp. So they're individual letters in a tray. They now come in the new magnetic case so they don't flop everywhere. But it's individual letters which I've just pulled out with a bit of sugar paste. And it's great to write on cakes, on buttercream, you name it, it's fab. But I'm going to do it on the board. So this is the pickup pad. They are sold separately. There's two sizes, but for like a £2 difference from the cupcake size to the big rectangle, go for the big one. It's so much easier. And then you line up your letters on the protective lined sheet.
Laura Pinder is obviously better than Lucy Pinder, she says.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I'm concentrating on words now.
Sorry, Doc. I'm reading comments. Can this cake be stored back in the fridge now that you have covered the board in fondant?
You can, but when you take it out, the fondant will sweat. It'll take about an hour or so to dry out. So you could even just put it in a box and leave it on the kitchen side. You're absolutely fine. Okay.
How did you move that cake so easy? Me and the hubby had a meltdown this morning trying to do it.
Okay, so because there's a drum underneath, which is...
Where are you based? Nottinghamshire, near Sheffield.
So we use a drum, which is nice and thick, doesn't bend, nice and sturdy. Cake lifters I find drag too much of the cake back, so I actually use a meat cleaver. Shove it under, click it up, balance that on there, on the meat cleaver, move it over and slop it down, and you're on a roll. It's so much easier. So this is the pick-up pad from Sweet Stamp. You just pop it on, give it a good press.
Where did you get the sweet stamps from?
Sweet stamps are straight from Amy. So that is, if you Facebook Sweet Stamp, it will come up.
Laura Amy Leon, or Lion, says, no she didn't. I'll be using my first set of sweet stamps Thursday. Any tips?
Oh, fabulous. Okay, so once you've pressed on, if you're going to hand print, press them ever so lightly, so you only just mark.
Oh shit, lies.
Do you want me to redo that, my darling? You've broken it.
It's alright, that is it.
Move.
I'm trying to get to...
Why didn't you just ask me to get it?
Because I can't. I'm a bloke, aren't I? It's too hard to ask.
I'm blind now looking into that light, fixing it. Okay, so
oh, God.
If you're hand painting it, press it only very lightly just so you get the outline of the word. That way, when you paint it, if you make a mistake, you can bring it out over your mistake and bring it into your letter, so you're hiding it. Whereas if you press it very, very deep when you're hand painting, you'll paint the walls, you'll get it everywhere, you'll shake like a motherfucker.
Word.
I will be honest.
Thanks, Giovanni.
You'll shake like mad.
Nice arse. I tell you what, there's some nice arse here. Covering my eyes, looking at the ass crack. Whoa, no need for that horrible comment.
So yeah, so press lightly if you're hand painting. If you're going to flood fill, you need thick sugar paste and you need to press it really, really deep. That way you're able to fill it up and it'll not spread everywhere.
How widescreen's your camera? Everyone's seen me fucking ass.
My elbows are touching each side of the screen right now, babe, so it's not that far.
How have they managed to see up my arse then? They've seen what I've had for dinner here.
Brilliant. Yeah. Hayley, if you're watching, Ashana is 8, I believe you said.
I didn't feel my hard body sticky. Come again?
Right, so it's
what?
not this.
Alright, sorry.
It's not sticky. So it's more of a tacky pad, if that makes sense. It's not sticky, but it's tacky. If for some reason it's not sticking anything to it, let me just put my letter back in the tray, otherwise I will lose it. And get yourself a little bit of Rejuvenate Spirit.
I've ruined your video, Duck. Everyone's seen me dinner.
And some kitchen roll. Just squirt some all over, wipe it off to clean, just to remove any corn flour, and then when that's fully dried you're able to crack on. But another thing that might stop them from sticking is if your letters have got corn flour all over them. So just a bit of that on top there, and scrub your letters so it's nice and clean, because there's no point in trying to use that to pick them up if they're covered in corn flour, because it'll stop them from sticking. It's not sticky, but it's tacky, if that makes sense. So it's like touching, when you get brand new blue tack out of a pack and it's kind of stiff, it kind of resembles that, if that makes sense. That's the texture, I think. But honestly, it's really fab. I use it on almost every cake. I use them for loads of wedding stuff, for cupcakes, cookies, cake pops, you name it. But there is loads of elements as well, so mermaids and stars, happy birthdays, even my swear words I had Amy do. So that's Sweet Stamp.
What did you use to clean the pad and letters and dregs?
Rejuvenated Spirit. So it's a 96% alcohol. Rejuvenated Spirit, dip in solution. That's what it usually is. And this one's from Culpit. It's available at most. It's available with most cake suppliers. Or you can use vodka. But vodka doesn't dry quick enough. What are you on about?
Your dad is... Soz me. Soz me.
Okay, so I'm going to be using Sweet Sticks palette. So this is vegan, it's halal, it's water activated. There's colours and there's also a metallic palette with all bronze, silvers, golds, white, rose gold.
I need to apologise here, you've lost about 1,000 people here because I went and got a drink.
Why don't you just ask me? So I'm going to just need a little bit of water. A brush does come with the pads when I can find my brush. What are you chucking at now?
Just everything, though. Just daily life.
Normal shit, different day.
So stiff and sticky is best, is it?
Oh, just hold on a minute. I'm trying to find something. I've lost my good brush.
How much are these sweet stamps?
Sweet stamps, they vary in price, so I've lost my favourite brush. Elements start from about £9–10. They have loads of little bits in, but then the sets can go up to about £40 for the full letters, numbers. There's all different sizes. There is loads.
What's the palette called?
This is a Sweet Sticks palette, and it's available from holy shit, Sweet Stamp. So Miranda owns that. Miranda, I'm having the biggest blonde moment. Miranda owns Sweet Sticks. She's based in Australia, and I swear to God, her and Amy from Sweet Stamp go together like there's no business. So Amy has the biggest variety of everything. You can get little pots of colours which are fabulous to mix and turn into a paint. There's pre-made paints in little bottles. There's these palettes which are water activated and they dry again after. You just put a bit of water on, leave it a minute, give it a little stir, and then you crack on painting, which I'm just going to do one letter for now and then I'll finish the rest after. We are nearly done. You don't want to see me painting for God knows how long. What's up? Any questions?
Any questions? There might be, don't. They might do.
Mum, I need you in future. He doesn't answer shit.
See, what you could do is you could have your mum here on information side and me just at that side.
Taking the piss out of everyone.
Ripping fuck out of absolutely everything. Sorry if everyone's got any kids up still. Where is the paint pad from, please? Or someone's answered that. Thank you very much.
It's Sweet Sticks, and you can get it from
Sweet
Stamp.
Sticks?
Sweet Sticks, and you can get it from Sweet Stamp. So it's an Australian business. Miranda, if you're there, hello. She regularly comes over for Cake International and things. So let me show you the one.
Jamie Brain says, when are you doing the drip? About an hour's time.
Now.
When we go to bed?
No, now. So I've done one letter.
Oh,
I'll do the rest after. I'm gonna.
It keeps crashing apparently. What's your website called, Doug?
www.danielsweettreats.co.uk. Okay, so we're going to use the gold metallic drip. So I have got a sheet of things in case you had any questions, but since he's not reading questions, I'll just read some of the things out what Dawn said.
Frigging flying on.
So Dawn, who owns Dinky Doodle, she said it's cocoa butter based. It does not contain chocolate and it sets hard, which it's hard now. It'll need to be microwaved to become runny consistency.
There's a few complaints on it, internet glitching up.
Okay, I don't know why it's doing that, but hopefully it should upload great later on. Each bottle will do 2 to 3 cakes if used all over the top and dripped down the sides, or 4 to 5 just dripped around the sides, which just around the sides I think that might do a couple more. Whilst all the ingredients are plant-based, I cannot guarantee the manufacturing procedures of one of the ingredients from one supplier as certified vegetarian. They may use cochineal, I think it is. I can't even pronounce it.
Cochineal?
Cochineal. I don't know. That's crushed bugs, I think. On the same line, so it may not be vegetarian. You cannot be sure of one other thing, but it is halal. So it's not chocolate. It's a cocoa butter based one. And also, what Dawn has been absolutely brilliant to offer you is if you do decide you like the metallic drips, which come in gold, silver or rose gold, you're welcome to have a 10% off code of cussing. She knew me well. So if you write cussing in, CUSSING, and that'll get you 10% off of the drips at Dinky Doodle. So yes, thank you, Don. Right, so let me just read this because it's the first time I've tried it. I have not played with it beforehand. I don't like playing with products before I do them live, for the fact of then you don't see what it's like to use it the first time if it's easy enough to get used to. So I literally leave myself in the shit. 450 watts, heat the bottle in the microwave, lid off 30 seconds, place the lid, give a good shake, repeat for 10-30 second blast until fully done. Okay.
I tell you what, that sounds just like me, that. Apart from put me in microwave.
Give you 30-second shake blast. So Dylan.
Oh my god!
No, that's my microwave.
Microwave's fucked.
Yeah, we have got a fucked microwave. I need a new one. I want new ones, I want white ones. New white microwave, toaster, kettle.
A few things I want up, but you know, we can meet in the middle somewhere.
You get your own shit, I buy my own.
I can't suck myself off, can I? Oh, fuck!
Ah, my microwave's on fire! Okay.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the microwave is officially fucked. What website would I get the drips from? Can someone type the answer as I'm dead?
Yep, my microwave's died. It's smoking. Oh, shit.
The microwave is dead, people.
It's dead. Okay, so another thing you do is put it in a mug of hot water.
Get a new microwave.
I need a new microwave. Okay.
Jesus, that stinks. I do apologise.
It's smoky in here now.
I'm sorry, people. That smell-o-vision is bad.
So, yeah, my microwave's blown up.
As man, that's too far. What? Deal. Can you show us all 3 drips for the colour?
No, because the all 3 colours I've done as the giveaway. I'm only using the gold.
Can you heat it up in hot water? I
Yes,
imagine so, yeah?
that's what I'm just going to do now. It says, stand the bottle with the lid on in a jug of hot but not boiling water. Leave for 10 minutes, periodically shaking and squeezing the bottle until the contents are completely melted. Water must not enter the bottle.
Husband says what a lad. Laura Pinder, your husband. Ask him if he wants a pint tomorrow.
Oh my god! Stop making friends. I can't believe I've blown my microwave up. I was literally on about it last week about buying a new microwave. Okay, so I'm going to put that on. No, try 6.
You don't have much luck with electric appliances.
Oh, great
We
shit. I
don't.
burn stuff, cut myself. So I'm just going to add some lollies on in the meantime. And then maybe do a bit more of the sweet stuff coloured in.
Did the... hold on. Where is it? Did the drip have a foil lid on?
No.
No.
No, there's nothing like that on there. So it's nothing to do with the bottle, it's just our microwaves.
What do you do for the giveaway? Just like and share.
Just like and share the page. How many are we on? How many people have we offended?
We've offended quite a few. It's 1.2 now.
Okay. I'm not bothered.
I do apologise, I am quite offensive.
We both thought. Okay, so this is a
Could
marshmallow
be
lolly.
worse.
This is a marshmallow lolly, that's on my website.
Delith Price, I remember her. Tom Parker, you're late.
Just going to put that in there.
Where do you buy your lollipops?
From me on my website. All that behind us is ready to go on the website. So just bear with me, they'll be on later on or tomorrow. So that's a marshmallow lollipop.
I think you're both fucking ace.
See, I like to be myself. This is me.
I like straight answers like that. You're fucking ace.
I don't like pretending.
You can imagine them being sat in Leeds somewhere, can't you? You're fucking ace, mate.
I don't like being the little good girl who doesn't swear because it's just not me.
Mark, your ace wouldn't be the same without you. Well, obviously, it'd be different.
Baby mother.
Tom Parker, been working, pal. That's fucking wank, mate. Me and Tom go way back.
I don't even know who Tom is.
Neither do I, but we go way back.
So 2 minutes ago.
My son's birthday soon, so defo going to take a look on website. Please do not show your son any of these videos if he's under 10. I'd hate to be responsible for bad language, bad opinions.
Okay. So I'm just going to add some sprinkles and stuff.
No hairs and graces, love you.
Oh, my little barking ace. Seriously?
Aaron Sinclair. Oh, this is going to be a good impression, this.
Aaron Sinclair. Why do I recognise that name?
You just fucking crack me up with your banters, brim mate.
You're going to die one of these days.
They're
You
from
better,
Scotland.
you better not come into...
Better not come in what?
To Cake International with me.
I can't come there, I'm banned. How much would you charge for this cake, please?
A 6-inch cake's £50, plus the price of lollies on top.
Kerry Lee Phillips says he's going to be 2.
Aww.
And he's in bed.
Nothing on my website's suitable. Maybe some lollipops, but that's about it.
My husband just spit his drink out. He can't stop laughing. He doesn't like wasting his drink.
Neither does he, that's why he
Tell your
fell off the
husband,
chair.
get his face in that floor. Do not waste the fucking
I can
drop.
actually remember it. Where was we? Were you Auntie Lisa's? You spilt your drink and you actually got on the floor and dripped,
Whoa,
like, licked it up.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's not the worst thing they've heard about you.
Yeah, probably not, is it?
No.
What is the worst? Go on, Doug.
I'm not 100% sure. It's quite concerning.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is weird. I'm a weird subject to teach, aren't I?
Yeah. So mini jammy dodgers, mini strawberries. Gonna add some sprinkles.
Watching from Rick Astley land.
Rick Astley.
Do you mean Rick Astley?
Maybe it's someone who knows that you like Rick Astley.
I know a fucking clue who it is. Where's the lollies from? Shop.
Me.
Give him a straw to drink it off the floor. He loves lollies, so we'll definitely take a look.
Well, there's multicoloured ones, there's stars, there's little mini twirly ones.
Do you post to Romford? It's only London,
I post
isn't
all
it?
over.
If Romford's London, then yeah.
It all goes on weight though, so if you've got a lot of lollies, then it might be a bit more. But it will come in a box with a shitload of bubble wrap.
Stacey Lendovich says, I wish you Inther is my daughter. Would love it for Sweet 16 next month.
It is a really easy cake to do.
Thank you, Susan.
It takes time. Does someone say they like you?
No, Susan Joyce is...
Hi, Susan.
she's shared your website.
Thanks, beautiful.
I must have missed that. What do you charge for a cake like that? Fucking
50
shitloads.
£50 plus the price of lollies.
Uh,
But I'm usually done a bit quicker than this.
Heather Harrigan wants you to...
Stop swearing.
No, tell them the most ridiculous thing about me.
At his wedding, he got naked. I had to drag him out. Well,
That's just standard practice.
alright. When you're drunk, you regularly wear my little sister's clothes.
What about when your cousin James came round?
Oh yeah, my baby shower. That's the worst thing. Probably not suitable to say online.
Could you do a wedding cake for me? I'm in Kent.
It's 50p per mile round trip delivery. The furthest we've gone is Cornwall. For
Do you find jammy dodgers go soft? No, they stay hard, didn't they?
yeah, cookies go soft, so add them last minute before your customer collects. But if you're willing to pay a delivery charge, which to Kent that's a lot, and probably the price of a cake.
Here's a serious question from Kerry Isbell.
Yes.
Do you have to be registered to sell cakes?
Yes, legally you do.
There you go, Kerry. You've heard it now.
Legally, you're not allowed to touch any money whatsoever, so they have to actually bring you the exact amount of eggs, the exact amount of flour. Because if they bought you a pack of 12 eggs and you only use 10, it's classed as profit for the other 2.
Chloe Harris says, that cake looks bloody amazing, oh my god. 2 laughing faces. I'd be living my best life, and 4 faces with love hearts on.
Aww. I'm glad you like it.
What size is that cake?
6-inch.
But some girls don't like it that way, do they?
I do.
Which is why you've never been satisfied by me, Doug.
That's why I am satisfied.
Which is why we have to go to other places. Where does a giant lolly come
The
from,
one
please?
point I give you a good compliment.
I know, I can't help but fuck it up.
The one good compliment I give you in front of people and you change it.
Where are the jammy dodgers from?
Mini jammy dodgers are
Any
from
shop.
Tesco or Aldi. I think I got mine
Tesco,
from earlier.
Sainsbury's,
Yeah.
Asda, Aldi,
The lollipop.
Morrison's,
Shut up then.
One Stop.
Nothing for me to throw!
But fucking loads for me to throw. Look at this.
Don't! If that hits my cake, I swear to God I'm going to nut
It
you.
won't hit your cake. I'm not that stupid. I like breathing. Breath is good.
Oklahoma!
You are beautiful tonight, though.
So the lollipops are from me, my own. I've got shitloads there ready to put on the website and to post out.
Chloe Harris prefers an 8-inch.
Wide or long? Speed was on about 6-inch wide.
Chloe, is that wide or long? Or deep?
Yeah.
Or around?
Stop. This is Sugar Flare Glitter Pump. I know you can get cheaper versions, like Sainsbury's do a cheaper version which is just as good. But I love it. But you will get glitter bogies, especially if you've got a fan on, because now everywhere's glitter.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma!
What size is your cake board? Not big enough.
It's a 12-inch board, but that's just so I can get a decent amount of writing on and get Sweeties on there. And...
How much would you charge for 8-inch? Depends what time of day it is, really. If it's peak hours, it'll be £100 an hour.
No, an 8-inch cake for me
is
start from £70 for an 8-inch round.
What are you spraying on the cake?
It was a glitter pump.
Coronavirus.
No, it's a glitter pump, Sugar Flare. You can get cheaper ones from Sainsbury's and stuff, but I actually really like the Sugar Flare one.
I'm sure Jake's little friend will love this cake. Is this for a child?
Yes, it's a Shana's cake.
I feel fucking
do you remember
awful
Hayley?
now.
Do you remember Hayley?
No, I know Hayley. Gym gear.
Yes, it's her daughter's cake.
Fucking awful now.
She may be watching. Hi Hayley, if you're watching.
Hello Hayley. Everything you've seen tonight's a lie. What icing sugar was you using before?
Icing sugar is Aldi.
What are you spraying on the claw?
On the cake.
Oh, it says claw.
Okay, so I'm just checking it's all done.
On the claw?
So it's melted underneath, but just not on top.
It's not Toy Story. Oh, hold on. What are you spraying on the cake?
Glitter pump. I'm just breaking this up so it melts a bit easier.
Hold on a minute. Chloe Harris, she's a trooper, she is. 8-inch wide at least.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no, sorry, no. Let me start again. 8-inch wide, at least 6-inch wide. Long and thick is best. Chloe Harris.
High five.
You're a trooper. Respect.
We like you.
I could park.
Not in a swingers way, Jesus fucking Christ.
I
no
could
way.
park a car. Hi, Peter Blood.
Who's the other guy?
My friend Peter.
Hi, Peter.
What up, Nigel? That's what he says. What up, Nigel?
Hi again. Alright, so while that's just finishing off melting, I'm just going to paint another word or so and try not to kill him.
Don't kill me. This is what creates atmosphere.
Sweet sticks, just a little bit of water. You leave it 5 minutes and then you just give it a little mix and you're on a roll. Water activated, alcohol free, vegan.
What are you spraying? Coronavirus, that got me. What are you spraying on cake?
I have to live with this, and he's actually been PG rated compared to normal.
My hubby goes to work with glitter sandwiches for his bait.
Brilliant.
Oh dear. You
Sound
could
like
do with
you-
being pulled in for questioning.
Sound like you going to it when you've got glitter all over your face.
Ah, but then I get done for other stuff. Mr. Crouch, can you explain why you've got glitter on your face? No. Can't. It's 6-week holidays, leave me.
Leave me alone.
You two are fantastic. You wouldn't like to live here, by the way. What colouring brand do you use? Jessica May.
So colouring brand, on the cake I've used Colour Now. It's really good and it's also oil based, so it's fab for chocolate as well.
Fucking hell, Mark, what are you drinking tonight?
Who was that, Peter?
Delith Price. Seen her
Vodka!
before.
Yeah,
She's been
he's on
ranch.
vodka, babe.
How many portions will you get?
Depends how you cut it, my darling.
Louise Colgan says your dad is hilarious.
My dad? Mark's not my dad, he's my husband!
You are a sick bastard. You
I'm not that fucking
You
sick.
shag your dad.
I'm not that sick.
You don't shag me.
No, I don't.
No idea how I've ended up here, but I'm loving it. Alright. You are like Jenny and Lee off Gogglebox.
I don't watch Gogglebox.
That's shite. Would it be easier to do the drip before the swirls on top? You know what I feel sorry for in all of this?
The young girl that's got tweeted?
No, the people that are genuinely wanting to learn cake decorating and stuff like that. Or not just girl, boy, maybe.
There's nothing worse than watching a fucking live. It's boring as shit.
There's nothing worse than me.
Oh, yeah. But there's no worse than a boring live. That's
Big
why I
fella,
like being myself.
Big fella, you can only pish with the cock ye hold. You're right, Aaron Sinclair. That's why I piss with 4 fingers and get 2 wet.
You're disgusting. How long have you been holding that one?
About 45 minutes. I'm desperate for piss.
Go then!
Mark, you need your own channel.
Don't encourage him.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. I replied to that comment about an hour ago. Why hasn't it all just popped up?
They might have come up again.
Fucking hell, look, I've missed loads. I do apologise, people. Is it
will
vodka or water in your pint? It's vodka, I do apologise. Oh, sorry. Don't know why I thought it was your dad. Well, you don't want to know why, really. Soz, mate.
You're a dick. Sorry, Daddy, if you're watching.
Don't you? That is the last thing you should have said in that
Why?
part there.
He's taking offence.
You're a fucking weirdo.
People are thinking you're my dad. If I were my dad, I'd feel like shit.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have
Comparing
said.
you to him.
You wouldn't have said. Sorry, Daddy.
I call him Daddy when I want things.
Well, I'm going to say that to my dad.
Your dad would probably smack you on and walk off laughing.
Sorry, Daddy.
Sorry,
and then he'll
Daddy.
say, it's a good job I live 200 miles away, isn't it?
If I want things, I'll say Daddy.
Learn more when it's fun. I'm actually laughing out loud. Don't wake anyone up.
Okay, so that's ready.
I would prefer to learn like this. It's more fun.
I watched a live previously. Well, when I first started doing my lives 4 years ago, I actually did it as a tape piss, where it was 10 times worse. What are you covering your mouth and laughing at?
Coronavirus. You've got to wear a mask, haven't you?
Right then. But I was taking a serious piss out of all these different videos and shit that we'd watch, because they always had one that they made earlier and it's perfect, no problems, no crumbs anywhere, no problems whatsoever. I came on with a bandana on, Jake half naked on my hip in nappy, and then him running around behind me naked. I'm there caking, swearing, throwing shit at walls.
And then you got 3'd up by everyone.
No. And just been a total fucking mess. Like real life in the kitchen, him coming in making soup and noodles behind me, and it was a bit of a shithole. But
Claire
people
Tomlinson
loved it.
says, do you two have kids?
Yes, we've got 2,
Oh,
which is
dear.
quite worrying.
Oh dear. Are we... It's alright.
Ah! No! Look what you've
I
done!
can't help it. That fucking wires in
No.
isn't it?
No!
Yes.
I can't give that to anyone now! Prick!
Why is it waiting to?
You've managed every other fucking time, so have me, and so's my mum with a fucking giant thing on her fucking leg.
What thing?
You come past and you put an arm in my fucking cake.
I didn't mean to. Start again.
I have got to start again. Good thing I've got a spare cake. Right. I may as well show you the drip and then I've got to start again on a different cake. Okay. So, yeah, plate. Just making sure it's all drippy enough for you. It's very runny from the videos I've seen, so nice and steady, you can always go over it. I'm not going to waste too much of this, seeing as I've got to do another one. So yes, nice, pretty metallic gold. I've lost the lid. There I am. It's there. Okay, guys. So that is that. I will have to sort that shit out. So yes, thank you everybody for joining, and hopefully we'll have a better one next week. So yes, thank you very much, and yeah, how's your uncle?